Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Naoya Inoue will have a problem picking up a title at 126 pounds. He need to be like the famous brand Nike and just do it. Bubble on up to 126. Go kick Nick Ball's ass and become the WBA champion. Now, when you look at what's going on here at 126, you talk about Inoue, speed, power, IQ, explosiveness, stamina. I mean, Inoue has everything that you want in a fighter. But let's be real. Nick Ball, he got the hookup, and they made that man a WBA champion. They robbed Ford. But anyway, Ford was bubbling up to 130. Nick Ball was robbed against Ray Vargas. But the bottom line is, when you look at Naoya Inoue, right now, this man could go to 126 and beat Nick Ball. He will destroy Nick Ball. He can bubble up, and I think he'll destroy Ray Vargas. Brandon Figueroa as well. As far as Luis Alberto Lopez and Rafael Espinoza, I mean, look, I don't know. But I still think he beats all those guys. And you know what's sad is these guys are the champions. But Naoya Inoue is that special. But there's one person floating around here at 126 pounds who is getting himself ready for a potential fight with probably the next year, 2 years, probably a year, I say, with Naoya Inoue, and that's Bruce Carrington. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all better pay attention. Look at these champions. Rafael Espinoza. You got for the WBO, the IBF is Lopez, the WBC, Ray Vargas. Brandon Figueroa is the interim WBC champ. Nick Ball, stars lined up. He picked up the WBA strap. But look at what's going on here under the WBO column. Bruce Carrington's ranked number 4. He's on his way. Hold on, what they got over here? Where is he ranked? Okay, he's ranked number 12 in the IBF. He's ranked number 7 by the WBC. And well, anyway, the WBA doesn't have a rank, but you know how that shit goes. But I'm telling y'all, man, Bruce Carrington is the man who I think will beat Naoya Inoue. But outside of that, ain't nobody beating him, man. Nobody beating him. So we'll see what Inoue decides to do. Look like he's pretty comfortable there at 122 pounds. Put the beans on most of these guys. And I just don't think there's anyone there at 122 that's going to beat Naoya Inoue. I mean, anything can happen, but I mean, I'm being honest with you, I just don't see it. I mean, Sam Goodman can scrap, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Naoya Inoue, again, he's just different. He's just different. There's nobody out there. And you know what's sad is we talk about Naoya Inoue and how we're saying that we're saying Naoya Inoue, in no way does he have anything or anyone to be worried about. So we want to push him to bubble up to weight divisions just to see him really get tested and possibly defeated. But to me, a person can say, well, that's not really fair. No, man, it's a compliment. It's a compliment. It's just like having kids in school, like my 3 of my sons, right? They all had to take a test. And, those guys, compared to their classmates, some of their classmates, they scored so high on the assessment that they were all putting the GT program, which is a gifted program. So what I'm saying is when you have someone who's performing at a high level, you got to push them. And that's all that boxing fans are trying to do it anyway. We know he's great. We're just pushing him now. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with my sons and their classes. The classmates, they're all smart kids, but there are some that perform at a higher level, so you push them. But you got to be careful. It's like they were talking about skipping my 11-year-old when he was in kindergarten. they were going to skip him to second grade because of where he was academically. Because I took time, I invested time to work with him. But I was like, no, don't do that. Because socially, he wasn't on the level of second graders. But academically, he was. And I just didn't want him to get up there. You know how kids can be. Kids can be cruel. And I was like, nope, they're not going to mess with him. He's a happy little 6-year-old. Put him up here with these 8 and 9-year-olds, and they fuck with him, you know, like, nah. But the bottom line is, we kept pushing him, and all the boys, they're rolling. And the same thing with Inoue. I think he's just one of them kids who would probably be in the gifted pro. In boxing, he belongs in the gifted program. So they need to push him. But anyway, the guy, I'm going to tell y'all again, too bad they don't have his face up here. Let me click on his profile. I've said it before, but Naoya Inoue has an easy path to a title at 126. He can probably become undisputed. But once this guy here gets to going, I'm pulling him up right now just to show y'all. I'm going to keep trumpeting about Bruce Carrington and his potential greatness, because I think more people need to know about old Bruce Carrington, because he is the guy who I think will give Naoya Inoue a good run for his money. Don't get me wrong, is he ready right now? I think he'll get in there and compete well. Does he win? I don't know. But this is him, Bruce Carrington. 11 wins, no losses, 27 years old, 72-inch reach, stands 5'8". 7 of his wins by knockout. Debuted in 2021. He's ranked number 12 by the IBF, 4 by the WBO, 7 by the WBC. So, again, I'm telling y'all, Bruce Carrington, he may be Naoya Inoue's kryptonite. Anyway, easy path for Naoya. Nobody messing with him. Nick Ball, first couple of rounds may be interesting because Nick Ball is a goddamn, he's explosive. He's a little spark plug, but none of them other champions. It won't matter. Nick Ball gets hit too much. And I think Naoya Inoue tranquilizes him. Anyway, man, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans. Remember this guy right here. He's coming. But boy, oh boy, it's a big task to get in there and try to clip a guy like Naoya. Naoya Inoue is the truth. Y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.